Good morning children, I am Ramya, your science teacher. Again I am back here with the same topic, that is a revision topic, uses of plants and animals. We discussed about the different types of uses of plants and animals. First, coming with the plants, there is a oxygen. First one is oxygen from the plants. As the plant is only the living organism which releases oxygen into the atmosphere in the process of photosynthesis. Okay, and next coming to the food. Food from plants like roots, stem, leaves, okay, spices, etc. So from roots, as I said, like carrot, beetroot, okay, and stem, ginger, turmeric, leaves, cabbage, spinach, all leafy vegetables, spices, clove, cardamom, and nuts also, seeds also. Okay, so food from plants. So different sources of food we are getting from the different parts of a plant. Okay, so and I will be giving in the question paper like, for example, if like carrot, beetroot. What is the common between these? Between these two vegetables, what is the common thing? That means these two are arising from the root of a plant. Stem also, ginger and turmeric, these both are arising from the stem of a plant. Leaves, cabbage, spinach, both are coming from the leaves of a plant. Spices, in that way I will be giving the combination. You have to write the source, from which source of a plant it is getting as a food. And next coming from the oil from the food, plants, groundnut, sunflower, okay, etc. So these are the few things like groundnut and sunflower seeds we are getting the oil, and also from the mustard, okay, also mustard also we will be using as a oil in the cooking purposes. Next coming to the medicines, okay, medicines like first best example is eucalyptus oil. Eucalyptus oil is obtained from the medicines, its leaves. They will be extracting the oil and juice from the eucalyptus plant or a tree, and it will be using in a medicines. So it will be using to treat especially the cold, common cold. It is used to treat cold. And also number of medicines like tulsi, okay, from tulsi also we are getting the medicinal value. Neem. So neem plants, neem trees, the leaves will be dried and it is used as a anti, like for mosquitoes, now anti insects, like it won't allow insects to come into our house. And also the bitter gourd, speciality of bitter gourd I told. What is it will do? It will purify the blood. It will purify the blood. So in this way, many plants are having the medicinal values. Next coming to the rubber. Rubber from the sap is collected from the trunk of a tree. Sap is collected from the trunk of a tree and it is used as a rubber. And rubber is used in many places like, making in many materials like tiles, okay, and bags, etc. So and also next one is cotton, fibers from the plants like cotton, jute, etc. Silk, cotton, jute, silk, etc. are also coming from the plants. And by making different types of clothes and bags. Jute bags you can make, silk sarees, cotton bags and cotton dresses also. And next gums. Okay, gum. Whatever the fluid, sticky like substance which be for coming on the trunk of a tree, we call it as a gum, and it is used in some medicinal values and also in the preparation of some cosmetics. And resins. Resins are also obtained from the plants which are used as varnish. It is used as a varnish. That means it is used to, it will be applying on the surface of the like furnitures which will be giving shining. And coming to the next, wood. So different types of woods will be used in making different types of furnitures like sandalwood, teak wood, rosewood, and also sandalwood is used to make the toys like carving. They will be doing carving, and in that purpose they will be using as a carving purpose in making the dolls and toys. Next is what? Okay, this is about the uses of plants. Next is uses of animals. Uses of animals, like first one, food, oil and medicines. Food, oil and medicines from the animals. Like food like milk, meat, eggs, etc. And oil also. Codfish oil. It's a kind of fish. From this oil is extracted and which has a very good medicinal value. And also honey from the honeybees will be extracted, and that will be used as a food material, and also in the use of medicines also they will be using. Next, coming to the silk, wool. What we can say, fabric from animals. Like in this case we are using, for example, like a wool. Wool is extracted from the sheep and the yak in making the sweaters, mufflers, etc. And also silkworm. Silkworms are also used. They will be feeding on a mulberry leaves, and they will be preparing the silk. Okay, from the silkworms we will be getting the silk and used in a sarees or whatever it may be. And next one is manure. Manure from the animals. Especially, what is a manure? Manure is nothing but the substance or the things which will fertilize the soil, which will help in soil fertile. That is nothing but the manure. That means soil fertile means what? Fertile soil means what? If the soil is fertile, the plants will be growing very good. That means what kind of nutrients are necessary for the growing the plant in that soil, those are present in that soil. That kind of soil we call it as a fertile soil. And here cow and buffalo dung can also be used as a manure. Used as a manure. As they are eating the different kinds of food in like grass or whatever it may be, the dung is containing some nutrients. They will be releasing some nutrients in that. That will be acting as a manure, and also they will be using as a gobar gas for preparation of cooking. What they will do, the dung will be dried and it prepared as a cakes and will be used as a fuel in the villagers to cook the food. And droppings of the goat and birds are also contains the manure. That droppings also act as a manure. And next one is the mode of transport. In olden days there are no vehicles. At that time what they used to do to go from one place to another, they used animals too as a mode of transport, especially oxes like bullock carts. Two oxes will be up front and back we will be having to sit they will be arranging to sit. So that by beating them they will be moving. In that way we are going. So we used to go. So with the help of bullock carts, we used to travel from one place to another, and to travel some goods, they used to use horses and camels to carry the things. In this way, plants and animals are very much useful to us in our day-to-day life. That is why we need to grow many plants in our surroundings, as we are getting oxygen from the plants. And we unnecessarily, we should not kill the animals, and also we should not destroy the plants, as they are helping us in many ways. I hope you all understood the class very well. I am going to give a very simple question paper. You can solve easily if you follow this video, this revision video, and also the subject topic video. Whenever this video comes into the YouTube, you just go back to the uses of plants and animals video, follow the worksheet for the better result.